You all stay on one side, and prepared can be on on the other side. Is that cool?
Yeah,
That's fine.
Make the line as long as you can, so we can get a good review. Havoc, can you get on the sideline? Same with you, Sexy Heels, and
permission to stream, sir.
go ahead.
You don't need to act like
Good
that.
lord.
You just do it.
The line's going all the way down.
Oh, wait. Do we need permission to stream this or no?
No. Only to use the name RuinGaming.
Okay. Okay.
Let's start pulling everyone up now.
Is there a group for this?
There is. Atmore, do you have a raid group currently? Mine is nearly full.
Yes. You want to join mine?
This raid group is currently full. Do I have an officer or NCO to take over for me? Morphine.
Sure, Morphine, we're both in here.
Invite.
Morphine, get those groups looking decent. I want everyone by class. Thank you. Atmore, thank you.
Can you invite a Blaze?
Well, what's our muster location?
Front gates of Ogremar.
That's World of Warcraft, right?
That's correct.
Oh, you guys.
The main guild event for ESO will be tomorrow at this time. Wednesday is the ESO main guild meeting. This is the full organization meeting, and we're going to be covering general game news, upcoming guild information, and then I'll dismiss you down to your channels. Last week in ESO, we had about 100 to 120 of us showed up for the event, and we took over what there was of the map, and then we cleared out all the dungeons and so on. As you know, our home campaign has been highly uneventful as we control literally the entire map. So I want to make sure that we get people used to doing some PvP drills, moving as a group, dealing with the raid groups, and seeing where the game goes with little patches. Who's this other multi-boxer? Rolsey?
What?
You see him? He's on the Onyxia map.
Oh god, we have another one.
He's in Prepared's guild.
I've never seen him before.
I've seen him at like this shrine with Prepared a lot.
Is that Crazy Nate?
No.
No.
It's a different multi-boxer.
You sure?
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure Nate has Warlocks.
Nate does have warlocks, by the way.
Yeah, but that's a lot of other things. Like, that's hunters, warlock, shamans.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Very cool.
I'll read the line.
Atmore, no, it's fine. I already cleared that. Don't worry about it.
Clear.
It's just this week they have a small flex raid, and there's people who are not from the guild.
You want to make 2 lines now, or what? Does he move?
Quickly,
Go
before
ahead.
he comes back.
All right, here's the update. We have a confirmation that they have 2 full raid groups on the Alliance side. Their intentions are not clear.
Yeah, 2? Oh dear.
Good for them.
What they decide to do.
Oh no, what shall we ever do?
All right, everyone should be making it out. It is now 7 o'clock. We're going to begin the guild meeting. Is everyone up from the main channels? Could I get a confirmation? Go ahead and drag up the guys from the StarCitizen lobby. Make sure that people, if I have NCOs and officers over in ESO, please tell those gentlemen to join us on TeamSpeak for the meeting. We have some game and guild branch related information to go over as far as news, and we will be moving from there. All right, basic guild information, and meeting is going to commence. First of all, I want to welcome everyone who is a new member to the guild. We hold these meetings every week at this time. The purpose is simple: to get everyone set up in the guild infrastructure, registered on our forums, and otherwise participating in the various games that we are playing. We are RuinGaming. We are a multi-game guild community, and as a result, we are active in almost every major MMO that is launched, Currently, we have a very large and active branch in Elder Scrolls Online. It is now going on, it's midway through the first month of launch. For those of you who are Elder Scrolls fans and have not tried it, I recently hit max level and I'm working on veteran rank content there. It is a strong Elder Scrolls game in terms of leveling and story and setting. It's all very well done. As with any launch, it has its fair share of bugs and other issues to be addressed. We will see where ZeniMax and Bethesda go with this game. Obviously, I expect some major overhauls and improvements and bug fixing in the first content patches that are released. The current directive for all members of ESO will be to meet up tomorrow at this time for a PvP drill and clear of Cyrodiil. We are currently guesting on the Wabbajack campaign. Our current home campaign of Dawnbreaker is under 100% control by our faction. We literally control every single point on the map.
May I mention something about
Go ahead.
It is official, like 100%. A major alliance of Blues, Daggerfall, has shifted to Wabbajack, and they're there for good because they haven't had a server that they're dominating, and so there are a lot of really premier world PvP guilds there. So if it's of interest to us, doing something there tomorrow would be highly entertaining. Like, I talked to some of their guild leaders and they're interested, so yeah, there's, just so you know, that server's getting dominated by Blue right now because they have a major alliance there, like highly coordinated. We were out there today and they were moving like really well, so it'd be fun to go out there.
It is an excellent opportunity for you to get some basic experience playing out in the larger scale Cyrodiil PvP. It is the end game. It is what you'll be doing at maximum level, and it is one of the most effective ways to gear up. Obviously, I would recommend, I actually got, 3 or 4 levels of just going around and PvPing and doing some questing, and got me to 50 pretty quickly. That said, you're best off making sure that you finish your primary campaign in the game, otherwise you're going to end up having to go back to do it anyway for your veteran realm ranks. So that's where we're at this period. We'll be doing some more fine-tuning and promotions and discussion of advancing in the hierarchy in ESO tomorrow during the meeting. Obviously, we're going to need some additional organization in crafting, basically creating additional equipment and logistics to support the war effort as it becomes more significant. The way the game is structured, everyone basically is spending most of their time PvEing up to max level, then they're going to go out to Cyrodiil, and obviously the endgame rating is there. So at some point it's going to heat up, and I want everyone to be prepared for it. The guild is currently around 400 plus members. We'll be capping out to 500 pretty quickly. The more PvP there is, the more people join. That's pretty much that information. As far as other gaming news, I have been updating the website. Our Facebook page has a ton of information coming from Massively and other sources. As far as other games are concerned that we are active in, there is a second PvP season in Star Wars The Old Republic. I know it's kind of a secondary game. For those who are playing, it's mostly focused on the Starfighter and space game. We'll be looking at that. They're going to eventually put in some guild capital ship stuff and everything else for the summer, and we'll talk about that more later. We were very active in Star Wars when it was a more significant game after launch, and it died about 6 months after that. Anyway, other information, CCP, which is the company behind EVE Online, has officially canceled the World of Darkness. If anyone was looking forward to that, sorry to say that will not be coming out. There is some additional information of some revamping for Darkfall, though I don't foresee us going back to that game in any significant capacity now that Elder Scrolls Online is currently out. For those of you who are playing War Thunder, there is a small content patch update. I know some of you guys are really into the warplane stuff. No one, as far as I know, is doing anything with Age of Wushu, a little too Asian for most of us. But so there are some good posts that I've put up regarding crafting and information in ESO. That's going to be going up on the forums. Make sure that you're taking care of that. I don't know if we have the StarCitizen crew up here in the main channel, but they have hit their 42 million funding mark, I believe, and they're also putting in a new ship, apparently, the Gladius, and they will be updating some additional content. We last week discussed the fact that they upgraded the Idris Corvette to a full ship of the line. It is now a is it a frigate or destroyer?
Frigate.
It's a frigate. And at this point, I don't know if did they increase the crew capacity for it as well, or is it still at 9?
It's 24 now.
24. All right. So bottom line, we're going to have at least 24 spots on one of the capital ships that are going to need to be crewed.
Just to add on to that, because
Go ahead.
this weekend over PAX, they finally showed off some of the gameplay for the flight module that they're going to be releasing in a couple of weeks. I'll just link that right now.
They're quickly running out of alpha slots.
Yeah, this is a warning to all of you guys. By probably tomorrow morning, they will be out of alpha slots. They have been selling them like mad after PAX. They only have 650 remaining left.
Okay, let's take a look at officer chat real quick.
What's up? Just give me the report down there on Whisper or whatever else. In any event, we're going to get some more information for these games. Is there anything else to discuss for Star Citizen, or is that basically the update? We can also do an event where we do the walkthrough on the hangar. Is there an ETA when we're actually going to be able to get on board and see our frigate and actually see some of the interiors of it, or is it still too early in development?
With the announcement of what they're doing with the flight module, they're going to be releasing it, like, for Stars A, they've actually named it into called Arena Commander, from a homage to the old Wing Commander. And the idea behind it is that they're actually making a video game inside a video game. Yeah. So basically going into a simulator, and to begin with, for the first release, they're going to be having the Hornet, the 300i, and the Aurora, I believe.
Yes.
After that, they'll make a patch that's going to add more of the single-seater ships, and then in the third patch, they're going to add the multi-crew ships. So the frigate. In fact, they will actually be adding a game mode where entirely resolving around the fact that there'll be a neutral frigate which two teams have to try and capture because of boarding mechanics.
Interesting. I would love to see what they do with the boarding mechanics. I'm certainly interested in playing an Eve-like game where you actually have control of your character for more than just looking at your ship in your hangar. That said, we also have several individuals who are checking out the WildStar beta. We'll have more information for that closer to launch. It's very sci-fi, it's very cartoony, it's a lot of fun, it's very tongue-in-cheek. And also many of us have purchased the Landmark game. It was previously called EverQuest Landmark. It's the more sandboxy Minecraft for adults MMO that is being produced by Sony. And it is pretty amazing to see some of the stuff that people have made. I previously built the Ruin Bond layer for you guys to check out. We had quite a few people there in the earlier stages of, I guess, alpha. I haven't logged in since to check out the new beta since the wipe, but we'll be doing some more events there. We were thinking of maybe building the High Heavens or Mordor or something for you guys to think around in. We had a huge Minecraft server back in the day about a year ago, and you all built a ridiculously huge city. It was a lot of fun. People did some sort of open PvP there. That said, we have some basic tidbits for Warlords of Draenor. They have been quietly releasing alphas as the hubbub. There's some new artwork released regarding high-resolution character models. I put up some pictures of the actual high-res Draenei models and so on, and we're looking to launch around next Christmas for Warlords of Draenor. And that's pretty much the gaming news from around the MMO verse, so to speak. Other branches are dismissed down to your channels. ESO meeting is tomorrow at this time. We're going to be going on some training operations and large-scale PvP. Expect to get about 150 to 200 of you out there in the field. Should be good to see. You'll get tons of loot, fill in the map, explore, get yourself some gear. Be lots of fun. Thanks for coming up. Other branch groups, you can either log into WoW and stay with us. Are there any other reports for that? Because we're going to go on to promotions and then operations and guild events.
Don't forget, guys, public service
Archaeos,
announcement.
if you
Feed your
can't check
horse.
out chat.
Copy that.
Just putting this out there, but I think we got a couple of people in Morphine's group that aren't really from the guild.
Fine,
Yeah.
open it up to Pugs.
Alright,
Yeah,
just wondering.
They know what we're doing. They join us.
Archaeos, just really quick, they have 50 plus in Northern Barons.
Yeah,
I can no longer
I-
see how many.
It's fine. It's cool. There's nothing we can do with that many people. We're more than covered. We have more than enough defenses here, plus whatever else we need.
I have a question.
Let me go through the promotions real quick. Morphine, do you have a listing of all NCOs who are up for promotion to Sergeant this evening? Because we're going to go through promotions and any other officer promotions or news and announcements.
Yeah, currently I believe, and while we have Sexy Hills is moving to Sergeant, and I believe that's it. Am
We
I
have
wrong on that,
also
guys?
Joseph bumping to Corporal.
There you go.
I'm sponsoring.
No, is it Joseph or Joshua? Joshua is going to be a
Mom's
corporal,
son.
that's right. And Smexy's going to step down to veteran for personal leave.
Since Smetsy's stepping down, who will be my sponsor now?
You are clear. You are no longer
You're
needed
moving
to be
up.
sponsored.
You're promoted. You don't need one.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Grats.
Yeah, back to my old rank again. Woohoo.
All right, congrats. Also, I would like to make this a standard part of future meetings. I would like to have a listing of all events for the coming week. Obviously, it's important that we have a full calendar of RBGs. The raid schedule is well known, and the people are stepping up. We're a huge guild. We always need people to step up to help lead RBG groups, even if it's 0 to 1600 training groups. Regular battlegrounds to get people who are on fresh boosted 90s, at least their Grievous gear, so they can start working on their Prideful from there. If you're interested in stepping up, just open up a TeamSpeak chat with me, and we'll go over your qualifications. The guild is a meritocracy. If you have prior leadership experience or you'd like to step up, we can find you a sponsor in the guild to show you the ropes, get you into a leadership role, and get you helping other people. In this guild, if you put in time and effort to help other people get geared out, to help yourself get ranked up, and otherwise make us more effective as a fighting force, you're going to be recognized. And to that end, we would like to announce that we were able to pitch in and provide a new headset to Lieutenant Khaleesi, whose headset apparently has broken. She has been running constant RBGs and helping out the guild for quite some time. We've done this for multiple other individuals in the guild who have been helping out consistently, and I would like to make sure that we're able to continue to provide this service to people who have provided service to others. So if you're interested in stepping out, or rather stepping up into a leadership role, you will start as a corporal. You'll have a month of basically training, and you will work with a mentor and sponsor within the guild who will teach you what you need to do within your role. We will always have needs for additional recruiters, RBG and normal battleground leaders, and obviously we're not a PvE primary guild, but we are still in a position where legendary cloaks and the LFRs that requires are still something that certainly helps out.
If I may also jump in here, we have lots of PvP going on. Groups being formed every day for low MMRs and even high ones. And we have some groups pushing 18 plus ratings. We have lots of world PvP going on. Check your calendars. If you want to join it, hit me up, hit anybody or tag PvP up, and you can join us. Some groups require a rating set to be in theirs, like the higher ones, so don't be upset if they can't bring you in. But there are lower groups that will help you.
All right. We're going to be moving out in the normal clear. We're moving to the Flight Master in Ogremar.
Flight Master?
Hello?
Now, the Alliance were sitting with their 50-plus group here over Ogremar. Apparently, they're trying to attack Ogremar or whatever else. But we sent out the Boxer, and they've already lost their king in Stormwind, and all of a sudden the 50 plus of them which are in this zone recognize that it's literally impossible for them to take the city because all of us are here, plus the other Boxers. Where is your god now? But you are allowed to go back home. You can just put your heads low and scamper off. I'm doing a little dismissive hand gesture. You're dismissed. You can go home. You can come in and die and amuse me if you want. I'm leaving a single raid group. I have 5 others going for your other cities. You can't stop us there. You only have 2. I have more multi-boxers than you have players on top of whatever cross-roam support I have. What am I on? My 5th raid group here. All right. We're going to do the normal clear. How many people still needed Iron Forge in the other cities? It was quite a few, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I have a question.
Yes. What is your question?
I tried, like, I didn't see Skyrim Online, the new game,
ESO.
on Steam. So
It's not on Steam.
You just go to ElderScrollsOnline.com, I believe.
Okay. Also, one more thing. Siron, someone talking. I'm looking to go to a leader.
Just open up a chat with me on TeamSpeak. You just right click on it.